Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here. This is a Rocks chat and it's a bit of a briefish one today because we have to go out and we don't have to, but we're going to see the killing of the flower moon. It's the we've been wanting to see it for a while, but I think it's only just been released. So as it's Gary's last day off, we're going to go and do that, and then he's back at work for the weekend. Sorry, I've got watery eye. He's back at work for the weekend, and then he's off for 2 days, and then he's back for 3. So by the time the weekend and those 3 days, that's when I'm going to get to grips with my recording more. So hopefully, anyway, I will. So the joke's quite funny today, and it's continuing on the theme of jobs that don't retire. I like this though. It's pretty cool. I like this one. It is that engineers never retire. They just lose their bearings. I like that one. I like that one a lot. They've all been good, haven't they? All these jobs ones. And look how I've still got all this distance to go in the book. Because there's so many on a page, which is brilliant. Well, I've got enough to last me, I think, until I probably die. Books now. Although, you know, I'm not really I haven't looked intensely at the others to see if they're kind of a more visual joke or... Anyway, cheers. I'm going to try. I've got moisturiser on my hands, so it's a bit slippy, but I'm going to try and drink my tea. First cup of the day. I slept quite well today. I was really tired last night. We were trying to watch Ahsoka again, and I can imagine that the subtitles have a great deal of fun with the name Ahsoka. I always call it wet bum because we can imagine Ahsoka, put it together. What do you got? Ahsoka. I think they call her Ahsoka to try and stop it sounding like Ahsoka, but you know, it says AH. Ah. Anyway, we're trying to watch that again, and rather than go right back to the start, we have had a massive break from it, so we just started at episode 3, I wound that back to the start, because by the time we left that off, we were halfway through it. Although there are bits I've obviously forgot, it's fine. It just seems that I've remembered enough, put it that way. So we're going to see that one through. I think we've only got another episode or so to go. There really isn't much left of it, I don't think. They don't tend to make many episodes on those kind of series. I haven't checked it out, but it's okay. It's very dark though. I don't mean dark as in macabre, you know, like they filmed it and it seems that it made me... We watched something else that was dark and we turned it off. I think it was Night Agent, and Gary kept complaining it was dark, it was, you know, so I turned it off. And then I said, come on then, let's get back into Ahsoka. So we did. And he said again, that's dark. So it made me start messing with the settings of the television. Now it is mega bright and very vivid colours on everything else but those programmes, because they seem to be... Some American shows are recorded really, really dark. It's almost as if they they have this kind of budget film that they use, and the actual quality is awful when you watch it back on high definition TV. And I think I've had that before with other programmes, not 24 as such, but there's been other ones that have come up, and it's been really, really dark and kind of grainy quality, you know, on the fuzzy black. No, not right. So yeah, it made me fiddle about for ages trying to get the TV set right. And it's nothing wrong with the TV, it's just the recordings. I don't know. But, you know, we're watching it anyway. You think, being a Disney thing, it'd be like the highest, crispest quality, wouldn't you? But no, it's really not. Anyway, that's what we did with our evening. That, and we had dinner. But other than that, I spent quite a bit of time pottering about in the yarn van, getting my orders done. They're going to be collected tomorrow, so any that come up today, I can include with that as well. I couldn't have them collected today because we were out, and that causes a lot of mayhem when, you know, you miss them. I had that once when the post lady didn't ring the bell or knock. She just, you know, hovered about and then left. And I said to her, you know, can you please ring that bell? Because if I'm outside, I'll hear it. I said, you can't just tap lightly on the window anymore. We've got a knocker and a bell. But there is one that just toots his hooter. I love that. He doesn't matter what's going on around. He said, I'm here. And yeah, I quite like that. See the chin? That little bit. Yeah, that bit there's got to go. That chin really annoys me. It wouldn't be so bad if I had some makeup and I made it really dark. It would just look like this shadow. Perhaps I'll have to do that until it disappears. Anyway, I'll let you know how the film turns out. It's Martin Scorsese, I think. And it's got Leonardo DiCaprio and I think I want to say Robert De Niro in it. So it should be good, really. And yeah, I'll let you know. I bet it'll be a long film. I've got dry lips at the moment. Sorry about that. I keep doing this all the time. Cheers, my dears. I'm going to have a quick slurp. Oh, me and my friends at school, we used to have this thing where if I ever said cheers, she would go, cheers, big ears. And I'd say, I suppose, big nose. And then this would go on and on and on. So, things you do when you're young. Like, drop dead fat head. You know, we'd just carry on and on with it. But, I don't know, it's just cheers, my dears, rhymes. And it reminded me of that. How strange. It's only been a couple of days since I was at school as well, so not hard to remember, is it? Yeah, right. So yesterday, or was it the other day, when I did my live stream, I frogged my scarf. I still haven't done anything more to it, but I haven't done the swatches either, so I'm hoping that I can get that done and get to grips with that, because it'll be a nice little tutorial. So I know it's not a very long one, but I haven't really got much else. Oh, excuse me. There is one thing I was going to tell you. I feel like my advertising has paid off a little bit, because I seem to have lots of little orders coming in from people I've never heard of. And, you know, I'm not going to have heard of everyone that watches my channel, or not everyone comments. I'm not going to heard of everyone who might dip in and see something and just, you know, go to my shop. But something has made my traffic to my shop spike. And it spiked over it's not just the advertising, it's spiked for quite some time, you know, that people have been looking and looking and looking. And every day that goes by that I go on there, you know, not every single day, but when I go on there and I look, and it's every week that spike is higher than the previous week, and then higher than the previous week. And I've got like a pie chart, and there are only two sections to the pie chart: returning viewers and new. And the new is huge, and the returning is like 4%. So that shows that of all the traffic, you know, it's huge, the amount of new. Well, it's 96% is new people looking at it. And that is because I've got higher in Google, and I've done this advertising. So maybe, I don't know, as I said, it was happening before the advertising, so I don't know if that's had a bearing. But the little orders from people, and case in point, the first picture that was shown on my advert was of the yarn ball tape measure, and I sold 2 of them. So perhaps it came from there. I have to say, maybe not. I was a bit when they first went out Friday, you've got to realise, and everybody's going to think when it plops into their plops, it plops on the map, but it slides into their email. And not everyone's going to think, oh, I've got time to look at that straight away, have they? So, yeah, it might have actually done a little good. And I've got 3 of them. That was the first. Fingers crossed then. Anyway, I am going to get off now because I don't know how long it's going to take for YouTube to, or should I say the internet, to upload my video. Now, later on this afternoon, I'm going to have an Open With Me pop-up for a book, which, you know, I want your opinion on, really. So would normally do that Monday, but because I'm out today, I feel like maybe I'll do that today and then I'll do something else for Monday. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.